Hello and welcome back to Newton Gate Academy. Today, our topic of discussion is heights and distance. In heights and distance, we basically apply what we have learned in trigonometry. You can also say that this is the problem sums for trigonometry. So, this chapter, as trigonometry, this chapter is also very important for class 10 boards, ICSE and CBSE board. So I will be giving you important questions at the end that is necessary for boards. So watch till the end. So let's get started with heights and distance. So the first thing we need to know about heights and distance is angle of elevation. The second thing we need to know is angle of depression. So these two are the main things of heights and distance. And also we need to know the trigonometric ratios, the values of standard angles of trigonometric ratios. So three things we need for heights and distance. So let's start with angle of elevation. Now, angle between a horizontal line and a line of sight when a person looks up. So the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight gives us angle of elevation. Let's say the angle of elevation is theta. So when this girl has to look at this boy, she has to elevate her line of sight. So this gives us an angle theta, which we will call angle of elevation. So according to the definition, this angle is theta. This is the horizontal line and this is the line of sight. Next is angle of depression. So same as angle of elevation, angle of depression is defined as the angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight when a person has to look down. So when the horizontal line makes an angle phi, let's say for this case we take this angle as phi. So when the horizontal line makes an angle phi with the line of sight, we call that angle of depression. So when a person standing on the ground looks up, that is angle of elevation, and when a person standing on top of a tower or on top of a building looks down on the ground, that gives us angle of depression. So this was just a day-to-day example. Let's see in terms of maths what we can see. So in terms of maths, see ABC is a triangle and the angle between AC and CB gives us angle of elevation. CB is the horizontal line and AC is the line of sight. So when C has to look up to A, it gives us angle of elevation, and when A has to look down at C, it gives us angle of depression. So in terms of maths, this is the diagram we draw, and in real life, this is what we see. The next thing important for heights and distance is the standard angles, the values of standard angles for trigonometric ratios and the trigonometric ratios. So if a given triangle ABC, we have angle C as 90 degrees, so ABC is a right angle triangle. And we have angle A as theta, or we take it angle A. So sine A is given by opposite by hypotenuse, cos A is given by adjacent by hypotenuse, and tan A is given by opposite by adjacent. We need to know these three trigonometric ratios, and we also need to know the values of the standard angles: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and 360 degree. So we need to know the values of standard angles and we need to know the trigonometric ratios from a triangle. So these three things are important, or these three things are necessary to know or to solve heights and distance problems. So let's see a problem. So the question says that from a point 375 meters away from the foot of a tower, the top of a tower is observed at an angle of elevation of 45 degrees. Then the height of the tower is, we need to find the height of a tower, and we have been given the angle of elevation and also a distance. So you see, that is why the name heights and distance. The height we need to find, we have been given the distance and we have also been given the angle of elevation. So this is the diagram. Let's say we have a triangle ABC. B is 90 degree and angle A is 45. Why? Because BC, we have taken BC as the height of the tower. So BC is equal to height of tower and AB is the distance. AB is equal to distance. Angle A is equal to angle of elevation. So to solve this, what do we say? We say that from the right angle triangle ABC, mind you, the triangle should be right angle triangle because only then a trigonometric ratio can work. So from the triangle or from the right angled triangle ABC, we get tan 45 degree is equal to x by 375. So this is angle A or angle of elevation. So tan of A is equal to what? What do we know from the trigonometric ratios? We know that tan of A is equal to BC by AB. So what is the value of BC? The value of BC is x and the value of AB is 375. So what is the value of tan 45? The value of tan 45 degree is 1. So 1 is equal to x by 375. So we have the value of x at 375. This was a very simple example on heights and distance. We had the distance, we needed to find the height of the tower and we were given the angle of elevation. So this is how you solve a heights and distance problem. I will be giving you important questions at the end. And I will also be showing you a few more examples. So let's get to the next example. The next example says that a ladder 15 meter long leans against a wall making an angle 60 degree with the wall. Find the height of the point where the ladder touches the wall. So AB is the ladder. So the ladder was leaning against the wall AC. So AB leans against the wall AC making an angle 60 degree with the wall. So the ladder AB makes an angle 60 degree with the wall AC. So we need to find the height of the point where the ladder touches the wall. So we basically need to find the height of the wall. So what are we given? We are given the height of the ladder, that is AB is equal to 15 meter. AC we need to find and AB is given. Angle BAC is given, that is 60 degrees. So from angle BAC, what can we say? We need to take cos of 60 degree. From the angle given, we need to use a trigonometric ratio. So in this case, we will use cos 60 degree. Why? Because we are given the walls, we need to find the height of the wall and we are given the height of the ladder. So we are given AB and AC and we take cos 60. So cos 60 is equal to h by 15. H is the height of the wall. So h by 15 is equal to cos 60 degree. We know the value of cos 60 degree as 1 by 2. So the value of h is 7.5 meter. So the height of the wall is 7.5 meter. This is another example on the same height and distance problem. Let's see another example. So the question says, from the top of a building 7 meter high, the angle of elevation of top of a cable tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression of its foot is 45. Determine the height of the tower. So we are given the height of the building. So AB is the building. AB is the building and CD is the tower. So CD is the tower and AB is the building. The height which we have 7 meter. The angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60. So from the top of the building, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60 degree. So we have angle CAE is equal to 60 degree. And the angle of depression to its foot. From the top of the building, the angle of depression to the foot of the tower is 45 degree. So we have angle EAB is equal to 45 degree. Now we have this angle, but we need to find another angle that from where we can find a triangle and we can use the trigonometric ratios, right? So this is 45. AE is parallel to AB. AE is parallel to BD. Why? Because this is a horizontal line and this is a horizontal line. We take the angles from a horizontal line. So AE and BD are parallel. So 45 degree, we can write it here because alternate angles. So AE and BD are parallel and we take the 45 from the angle of depression and we write the angle EAD, we write angle EAD is equal to angle ADB is equal to 45 degree by alternate angles. So what do? We need to find the height of the tower. We need to find CD. So let's take the first triangle. Let's take ABD. So in triangle ABD, AB by BD is equal to tan 45. So tan 45 is equal to AB by BD. Tan 45 we know the value is 1 and we found the value of BD as 7 meters because AB was 7. And found the value of BD as 7 meters. Now we know that BD will be equal to AE because the distance between the tower and the building is same. So we know that AE is equal to BD is equal to 7. Now we have in this triangle ACE. So in triangle ACE we take tan of 60 degree. So tan of 60 degree is equal to CE by AE. Tan of 60 is equal to CE by AE. That gives us CE is equal to 7 root 3 meter. So the height of the whole tower is CE plus ED. So ED is 7 meters and CE is 7 root 3 meters. That gives us 7 into root 3 plus 1 meter. So the height of the tower is 7 into root 3 plus 1 meter. This is how you solve a example or solve a problem with two types of angles, an angle of depression and an angle of elevation. So the next example, the question says from the top of a building AB 60 meter high, the angle of depression of the top and bottom of a vertical lamp post CD are observed to be 30 and 60. Find the distance between AB and CD and the height of the lamp post. So, what did they say? AB is 60 meters. So, the building's height is 60 meter and the height of the lamp post we need to find. So, we took the height of the lamp post as h meter. So, what does that gives us AE? We find the value of AE as 60 minus h. Why? Because EB is equal to CD. So AE gives us 60 minus h. Next, we have angle of depression. So the 30 degree angle of depression was to the top of the lamp post and the 60 degree angle of depression was to the bottom of the lamp post. So just in the previous example, I have explained that alternate angles. So we can write this as 30 and we can write this as 60. So we get two triangles. Triangle ACE and triangle ADB. So let's solve the first one. The horizontal distance between AB and CD. So we take in triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, tan 60 degree. What is tan 60 degree? It will be equal to AB by BD. So tan 60, the value of tan 60 is root 3 and the value of AB we know is given is 60 and the value of BD we took it as x. So 60 by x is equal to root 3. So x is equal to 60 by root 3. So that gives us the value of x as 34.64 meters. So the distance between the lamppost and the building is 34.64 meters. Next, we need to find the height of the lamppost. So to find the height of the lamppost, we will take the next triangle AEC or ACE. So in triangle ACE, we have tan 30 as AE by CE. So tan 30, the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3 and the value of AE is 60 minus h. So we have 60 minus h by the value of CE is x. So we know the value of x as 34.64. So we find the value of h as 40 meter. So we found the distance between the lamppost and the building by using the triangle ADB, and we found the height of the lamppost by using the triangle ACE. So this is how you solve problems on heights and distance. So I hope that the solving of heights and distance problems were clear and it will be very easy for you to solve the problems in your boards and also to practice. So now, as promised, I will give you the important questions. You can take a screenshot of the important questions and solve it, and if you have any problems, we will want you to let us know your problems. This is the important questions. You can take a screenshot or you can pause it and write down the questions. You can solve it. So thank you very much. Do give it a like and do share it with your friends. Let them also learn heights and distance. Let them also learn new things, and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.